Run me my fade.
Run this fade.
Dog, catch the fade, dog. Rush you on sight, dog.
If that nigga know how to do 10 fades, that nigga fade clean as shit.
He told him he want to go catch that fade. Who want to fucking fade in this bitch?
He said, catch my fade.
Come run your fade, nigga.
You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz.
This is
Yeah.
Is the motherfucking
Fade City,
podcast.
hosted by
I go by the name of Cheatham Got Boss.
I Am Audio by Austin. Ooh, go with the in and out.
Wow, I'm long distance Trey. Not with the in and outs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, yo, it seemed like it'd be so long in between episodes now.
Yeah, without that Saturday show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I miss a lot of UFC these days.
Yeah.
What happened with Tony Ferguson, yo?
He got beat up again.
Did it look bad?
Yeah.
Is he looking like he
Yeah,
washed
he
up?
done. Hey, yo, it's.
Do he need to fight?
Hey, yo, you just
Is
gave
that
me
bad?
you just gave me my feed.
Okay, run that shit.
All right. Well, I guess I'm leading things. Well, hey, yo, y'all run y'all so I can post this shit.
We don't even do it like that no more.
What?
We run our phase when we ready, and you brought it up, so we was under the impression you was ready.
Oh no. Well, yeah. Well, I can be ready in a second. Let me post my shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and run my fade, considering that we done been running mid-game fades for the last couple weeks now, and she didn't want paying attention, so I'm gonna run my fade with him.
Oh shit.
All right. Oh shit, I can hear myself now. That's wonderful. So, yeah, bruh. I guess since we running pre-roll fades, yeah, my fade is with everybody who think that
Pre-roll phase. I like that.
yeah, these are pre-roll fades. We got the mid-roll fades. You know what I mean? We can get the post fade at the end if we, you know what I mean?
Want some dirt shit.
Yeah. But the pre-roll fade and whatnot, like, yeah, yo, my shit is with everybody that really just be judging shit just to be judging shit. Like, niggas are really be like, oh, that's expensive. It's ugly. Oh, that's not expensive. It's trash.
Well, in the words of Trey Holiday,
Oh shit.
I see you rocking designer, and I applaud you for that. But I'm gonna make it look good no matter what's on my back.
Big facts.
Facts. I gave myself a ding for that if I had the belt.
Ding. Manual ding.
Thank you. Manual.
Manual ding.
You ready yet?
All right. Well, I'm trying to post this shit up a little bit
I'm
more.
excited to hear what your fade is.
I'm gonna run my fade with the UFC.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. So
Dun, dun.
I don't, and forgive me because I'm still posting the link everywhere for real,
Don't
so
forgive
people
him.
get here. So that is what it is. But I'm running my fade with the UFC because for some reason, like, they just like to wait for people to be done and then let them get the shit beat out of them. Like, they kind of starved Tony Ferguson out. And I don't know if Tony Ferguson said something to management or whatever, kind of rubbed them the wrong way. Maybe that's the case. But they starved Tony Ferguson out. He was on a 13-fight win streak, was beating the shit out everybody, won the interim title twice. Bruh, it's no way that this is the end. This is how Tony Ferguson's career ended. Y'all dropped the ball, UFC.
He the toughest nigga on earth, yo.
He is the toughest nigga on earth, right?
Because
but we shouldn't be seeing this side of the toughness. You dig what I'm saying? Like, right now, we saying he the toughest nigga on earth because he's taking beatings with a smile on his face. Bruh, there was a time where niggas wasn't trying just be getting in the ring with Tony Ferguson. Now anybody gonna be trying to fight him. He might lose his job, for real. But that's not a problem. Like, Father Time catch up with everybody.
Yes.
But the point I'm trying to make is that he had a run of 13 consecutive wins
with no
and
reward.
didn't get a title shot.
Yeah, with no reward.
Bro, what do the ranking systems mean?
Nothing. And Chael Sonnen has told you that
Hey,
since
yo.
the beginning.
I've never seen an interim champion. The interim champion mean you next up. You get a title shot. You're the interim champion. Something's going on with the champion right now. He a little tied up for real, but you the champion for the time being, and when he get back, y'all fight. That's the meaning of interim title, right? So he had the interim title, never lost his interim title, and had to win it again. And then never got it.
I don't want to
Hey, yo, who
I
puts
don't want to
the-
give the UFC any leeway, but I'm going to have to get a UFC a little point with that, though. It's not like they ain't try to make the fight, yo. That's the most cursed fight in the history of fights. It's not like they ain't try to make this shit.
It's yeah. It's definitely cursed fight. Cursed fight. My bad, yo. I ain't mean,
Khabib
it's
and
just
Tony
debate.
Ferguson.
Huh?
Khabib and Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, it's the most cursed fight in the history
Definitely
of fights, yo.
most cursed fight in the history of history of hands. Period.
So it's not like they didn't try.
Hey,
They
yo,
tried.
the world might end if that fight happens.
They tried, Joe. They tried so many times. And nothing. So, I mean, it is sad to see my man go 13 fights in a row and no reward. That's some bullshit. But niggas tried, Joe.
Nah, I mean, I don't think they tried, for real.
What you mean you don't think they tried? How many times did they book that fight and some shit happened and the fight didn't get happen?
Yeah,
it was
bro.
5 or 6 times, yo.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. Hey, my nigga Chop, what's going on?
Ooh.
Nah, bro, but I can't say they ain't try for real, but bruh, like, you don't get the 13 straight wins. He beat everybody there was to beat.
But also, remember during them times where the fights didn't happen, and Khabib got his Ramadan thing, so you can't fight during the Ramadan thing. So what my man was trying to do was he was just trying to stay active. That's how he powered up them extra fights in the meantime, in between time of his Khabib fights, for real.
Maybe he should have chilled the fuck out.
It's hard to do
Perhaps.
that, Joe.
Maybe he should have.
He wired different, Joe. He's a different animal.
Hey,
He
yo,
had the same beast.
It was once that I honestly think he got some form of CTE. Like, people kind of swept under the rug that he was going through all that mental shit. Like, remember he jumped out his wife's car for real and ran into the woods. He thought his wife was a witch. He was in the house pouring holy water on and shit like that, pouring holy water on the kids. That sounds a little Chris Benoit. You think I'm saying?
Whoa.
That was,
Chris Benoit, though.
yes.
Yo, my nigga, nah, he got out the car, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he thought his wife was a witch. What's the next step? Burning her outside on the front line?
I mean,
Chris Benoit, allegedly.
He thought his wife
think
was
that's
a
an
literal
allegedly.
witch.
Hey, yo, I was watching the shit, though, on that, yo, and some of this shit, like, don't necessarily add up.
What? Chris Benoit?
With Chris Benoit, yeah.
that's interesting too, because they tell a story like crazy. They be like, Chris
That's a
Benoit
sad
just went
story,
home
yo.
and
I heard some conspiracy theories about the Chris Benoit shit. Say he owed some people some money or some shit like that. He was like fucking with some shit he wasn't supposed to be doing.
some Vince McMahon shit.
And niggas got him whacked.
Yeah, I ain't heard that, but I just heard like some shit with like the timelines and like the analysis of, you feel me? You when they can like look at the crime scene and tell shit. Shit wasn't there and that. But
The CSI ain't come to what you thought it would be. The crime scene investigation was a little sketchy.
I guess so. I don't know, bro. I just know that was a tragic event.
Indeed.
I mean, yeah, it was tragic. Fucked up.
They painted him all types of ways. If he really didn't do that, that's gonna be crazy. But
As we proceed to give you what you need.
talk about
Is
some
this
more
what you want?
some more tragic shit.
Hey, yo. This shit is the only shit to be talking about right now. nigga. Like, this shit live.
Yo, the craziest thing is, yo, like, this shit became the only shit to talk about probably like 2 hours ago
Right.
for me. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't even looked into it yet. I was still on one of those topics I'm sure we'll get to at some point as well. But this is most interesting with Kwame Brown leaning on niggas.
Tell us what's happening.
Hey, yo, all right. Well, apparently, Kwame Brown was sitting somewhere minding his goddamn business. How Kwame Brown be doing for the past 20 years?
Being a country boy.
Being a country boy, you know, just eating his mama recipe. And apparently, just so happened to tune into the All the Smoke podcast, and they happen to be down talking them a little bit. So, Kwame Brown is tired of this shit, y'all. He wants y'all to leave him alone. No ifs, ands, buts about it. He not playing with you motherfuckers. Definitely not playing with Matt Barnes. Definitely not playing with Matt Barnes. Becky with the good hair. Respectfully, Mr. Brother Barnes. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, he on your ass right now. But pretty much Kwame Brown is tired of the narrative that he's a bust, which is the truth. He admits it, he's a bust, but he's like pretty much saying like, hey, yo, I did a lot. Like, I might not have did what you wanted me to do, but I did a lot in my life. So stop horning me.
And like, as we sit here, like, I'm really thinking about what you was saying, I kind of do feel you, though.
I feel the fuck out,
like,
yo, bro.
You feel me? All right. Granted, my career didn't go as I may have wished it would have gone when I got to the league. Dude, that deserve to supersede the fact that Joe made it to the league, you feel me? And I get yo. It's like, all right, y'all niggas still talking about me for no reason. Now a nigga got kids that's able to see this shit, and it's like, yo, I ain't trying to have my kids, you feel me, keep on hearing y'all talk about me like I wasn't a nigga who came from nothing and made it to the fucking league. No matter how it went.
Nobody.
Nigga, I'm my mama's son, nigga. Y'all, I ain't even gonna keep letting y'all talk about my mama's son like that.
Yo, I understand them. Don't get me wrong. I understand all that. And your life, as far as your life goes, we looked at the trajectory of your life. You've done a wonderful job, sir. You've brought your family out of poverty. Niggas got shoes now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got cars, trucks, houses.
Niggas definitely got shoes now.
Niggas got shoes now. Like, yeah, yo, you did that. But that show was about NBA level basketball. As an NBA level basketball player, everything that was said about you was true. It is like saying, yo, I don't want my kids to know that I'm a bum at basketball. Like, yo, they knew that already. Because it's Kwame Brown. If you search your dad's name, it's bust afterwards. Like,
so listen, I got a question. In your opinion, both Cheatham and Lou, bust, like, do you think that's typically from the lack of talent or the lack of ability to transition?
You want to go first?
yeah, I go first. I got a million reasons that I could think you're a bust. It could be injury. It could be you got put into the wrong system, because some niggas just look like a bust when they first get put into the wrong system. It's like, it's a million reasons that you could be a bust, really. I don't think it's like...
I mean, because you called him a bum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think that's like the thing right there. Like, I did a lot of great things. Don't call me no bum because my career didn't go.
You know, we talking about bum at basketball, though. He should understand the colloquial nature of that being a part of the brotherhood that he holds everybody else accountable for not having to talk about him. Like,
know, bro.
Like, you understand that nigga call you a bum, then niggas not saying that you live outside. Niggas is saying that you a scrub at basketball. If I call you a scrub, you don't think you a doctor, nigga. You ain't a nurse. Like...
Nah, bro, but it's just principle. It's like, he like, yo, I've been out the league 20 years, bro. Stop talking about me. I mean, he be like, yo, it's 20 years since I've been the first overall pick. I've been out the league 6 of them bitches. Like, leave me the fuck alone,
and
yo.
Matt Barnes had the perfect response, yo. It's not our fault. It's Michael Jordan's fault. You started. You are the the start of his terribleness as a GM because nobody.
It's kind of their fault though.
Because nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to be like, you know what? Because they don't really put it on Michael Jordan the way that they should. They show you made that bad decision. That was your terrible decision. You
that was
drafted,
Michael Jordan decision.
You drafted a guy that broke his hand as a hold on. Hold up. Just the connection just connected the dots for me. You drafted a guy who broke his hand as a sophomore in high school. Number one. Being the guy who got drafted number 2 behind the guy that broke some shit 2 years before he got drafted.
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
It's his son.
You Sam Bowie's yourself. He said Kwame Brown is Sam Bowie's son.
Nah, it's Michael Jordan's son.
You saying Kwame Brown is Michael Jordan's son?
Yeah. You ain't never heard that?
Yeah, I be hearing that conspiracy shit. I ain't it. Nigga, nah, yo. That nigga keeps saying my mama recipe for real. I ain't never heard Michael Jordan say it. He like, nah, I ain't got my mama recipe. I don't think Michael Jordan was part of the recipe.
You said, I don't know, bro.
If he is one of Michael, hey yo, if he one of Michael Jordan kids though, he the best one of Michael Jordan kids in basketball.
Nigga said,
He
nah.
is absolutely, hold up. Ding. Retroactive ding. This
Not with
nigga
them
said,
little
not
ass.
with them little ass hands. Yo. But, nah, so if he would be absolutely the most talented child of Michael Jordan's if he was Michael Jordan's child. Like, who did Michael Jordan kids real bad in college?
Huh?
Somebody did Michael Jordan kids real bad in college. I don't remember who it was.
Hey yo, I don't remember shit about them in college.
No, it's one of the only games they got shown, and I think it was Eric Gordon. It was Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon like torched them niggas in college, and you never heard about him again after that.
That don't surprise me.
But
Facts, bro. Who PT?
Yeah, shout out to PT. Who PT?
You know
yeah,
PT?
you gotta be strong to survive that from jump.
Marcus?
Big facts.
Joshua?
I know Josh. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, Josh. What up, cuz?
That's your cousin?
Yeah.
But yeah, yo, like straight up, that's some
I don't know.
some real shit. You gotta be strong to survive that jump in general.
Dope
But
hey yo, Marcus said backdrop dope as fuck, Lou. Yeah.
thanks, bro. Thanks.
Yeah. Lou be trying, yo. Lou run this shit.
Nigga, when everything work right. When it don't, nigga, we start late.
I'll tell you what Lou don't run. He ain't run no fade. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I did. And I'm gonna have a pre-roll fade.
See, y'all niggas just don't know y'all mama cooking.
Yo, I think that although
I'm offended by that.
I don't agree,
I'm offended.
you offended that he's saying we don't know our mama cooking?
Yeah. If I don't, who do?
I don't know. That's what he's saying. I guess that's his way of saying that y'all niggas don't know y'all self.
What's going on here? Darrell and Ray.
Who? Who you talking about?
Yo, Darrell and Ray.
Yo,
KB,
yo.
what it is.
The row and
It was Eric Gordon, but it was high school. No, I think it was college, bro. I think it was Illinois when they played for Central Illinois.
All I know is, yo.
Y'all hear me? Tell me that while y'all, because this is comfortable as a bitch.
Yeah, you love.
All
you
I
love
know
blowing
is,
up.
yo, Kwame Brown ain't said nothing in 20 years, bruh. And right now, he is on their ass.
Yo, Kwame Brown is cooking them niggas. Kwame,
He is filleting these niggas. Don DeMarco, Bang Bang,
fuck
shit
Jay-Z.
like that.
Been on my dick, nigga. You love my style.
He is cooking these niggas for real.
Kwame Brown and that bitch like, you been on my dick, nigga. You love my mama cooking.
Hey, you love my mama cooking.
Yo, his mama cooking. Yo, I don't know, but she must put her foot in it, yo. That's all I know.
Fish.
Turn your.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, I think he
This
just
might be
mean
the new move
himself,
for
yo.
me.
Yo said, hey, yo, this nigga said out his mouth.
What did he say, Chief?
This nigga said, man, y'all niggas been talking about me for 20 years. Y'all think I'm going to keep letting y'all talk about my mother's son like that? I respect my mama way too much. Y'all ain't going to keep talking about my mother's son like that. This nigga is defending himself outside of himself.
Outside his body. He's having an outer body experience because these niggas made him that mad.
What did you
Y'all
what did you
not
refer to
gonna
it
keep
as
talking
earlier,
about my
yo?
mother's son, nigga.
Yeah, you got to bring that ball back.
Speaking in what?
This nigga is speaking in fourth person. Like, y'all not gonna disrespect my mother's son, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Not me. My mother's son. The oldest one.
Lou, did you
damn.
You were saying before we got rolling that you had a particular point you wanted to make. Did you make that already? What it is, bro?
I think I done lost it.
Yo, chilling with the juice, my nigga.
Earlier.
What it is?
Like Kwame, he's doing all of this. Like when he get to talking about them, he talking about this y'all turn down black man shit. All right. I understand that that's the cool thing to be on nowadays, and that's going to get everybody on your side, Joe. But if they on there analyzing and talking about who was good and who was bad at basketball, yo, in the NBA, 9 times out of 10 you talking about a black man. Like, it wasn't your blackness that made you come up. I mean, like, he using little shit like and ESPN and them when he getting that Stephen A. Smith, because he's also getting that Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. He didn't say something to Skip Bayless.
Gordon Hayward. This nigga Gordon Hayward get all this money, yo, and he kind of just averages shit, yo, average about 14, 15 points a game, for real. He went to Butler, went to the national championship, did all that slick-ass shit. Yo was hyped up as a motherfucker coming out of college. And nobody don't call yo a bust. They actually just refer to yo as serviceable and all that shit.
Because 14 in the game is a serviceable number.
I mean, Darko was a fucking bust.
Darko was a bust.
Darko was a worse bust than Kwame Brown.
We don't never
Darko
hear.
was not a worse bust.
Yes, he was. Kwame Brown played 12 years. Darko played 5.
This nigga did.
Straight like that. The Wizards been making a lot of noise lately. Yeah, because Kwame Brown filleting motherfucking Matt Barnes. They definitely making a lot of noise.
The Wizards not in the playoffs.
Or the play-ins.
They in the play-ins, I think.
It's tonight.
Or the play-outs.
They in the play-ins, but you're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, man. Y'all better lay off my nigga Kwame Brown, for real. When I come to the next episode with this Kwame Brown jersey, y'all better not look at me crazy, for real. Because he not playing with y'all. And y'all don't know about my mama cooking.
Just
Dumb motherfuckers.
Just to enlighten y'all with
Becky with the good hair.
With the live update. What the fuck? The Washington Wizards and the Boston Celtics are currently at halftime, 54-52 in favor of the Wizards. In other news, apparently earlier today, the Hornets played the Pacers in a play-in game. Pacers dropped 144 points to the Hornets 117. I'm not sure who plays on the Pacers, but Godspeed.
I don't know. I just know that at one point in time, Steven Jackson played for the Pacers.
And what was he doing?
I don't know.
He was knocking niggas out.
Kwame Brown not playing with him either, for real. Yo, this nigga Kwame Brown said, nigga, you keep talking about me as a man, talking about my game, playing on the court. Should have been worried about your woman. Talking about nigga ain't know what I was talking about. He just was taking his son to the football game. Huh. You lucky Derek wasn't taking your son to the football game, nigga.
Yo, he was giving him bars.
At that point, Matt Barnes should have been in his car.
Hey, yo,
You
he
feel me? Like,
gave that at that moment, they should have been like, Don DeMarco, bang, bang, shit like that. Nigga, he is filleting these niggas, bruh. Like, he not playing with these niggas.
I'm not saying, look, he winning the battle. Don't get me wrong. He got all the haymakers. He got all the punchlines. He done shook the room like 4 or 5 times. Like, he killing the battle. But as far as agreeing with you being mad about people talking about what actually happened, Joe.
But this is the thing, bro. Like, all right, yo, it happened, but, yo, nigga, you may get tired of hearing that shit. You feel me, my nigga? I get tired of hearing the little Joey story sometimes, yo. You feel me? But it is what it is. But the same token, that don't mean I feel like hearing that shit all the time.
Hey, look, but that was a true story. So if y'all got some time, let me talk about it for real.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, you see, I ain't fuck with him.
I want to bring up a clip.
This
yo,
nigga cheating with the good hair over this bitch. You feel me?
Hey, yo.
People bringing up shit.
Hey,
you
yo.
feel me?
I'm just saying, yo.
I'm a man. I'm a man, bro. You feel me? I'm a man. And instead of bringing a black man down, you should be celebrating me for the way I mutilated that little white boy.
Nah,
Oh
You know what I'm
shit!
saying?
see, you only mutilated him because you ain't know your mama recipe.
Shit.
That's what it is.
Ain't look like it.
You didn't
ain't
have
look
the
like it
love
that day,
mixed in.
nigga.
See, you had a love.
You know
mixed
what?
into
You know
the
what mama was
I don't
making that
need to
day?
add on
Bang
my
bang
season.
shrimp, nigga. That's what mama was making that day. You feel me? Bang bang shrimp.
Like, I don't need to add on to my season, and I already know
All
what
right,
flavor it is.
let's give a little clip of what's the name?
Yeah, yo, Joe. I guess they was on the same court. It don't say they played much, bro.
900s to school, nigga. I know how to joke.
Yes.
I get in my bag on you, nigga. I don't know what you talking
All right,
about.
we got a little dope.
Becky with the good hair, you better shut your motherfucking
A
mouth.
little dope.
Cause I don't like the way you started this shit. That better be the last time you mention my name, Becky.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you talking about a nigga with a finger wave talking shit to me. Hey, shit. Nigga, that go again.
Yeah.
Definitely need the Toby on deck.
All right, so this is the playoff play-in picture for everyone who was talking about playoffs and play-ins.
Shit's weird and confusing.
Hey, yo, I don't even know what I'm looking at, my nigga.
Right.
This shit look like a Microsoft Word spreadsheet for real. It's just information on this bitch.
So-
All right, I see Indiana play
And then
Charlotte.
why like the 10 don't play the 7 and then the 8 and the 9 play?
I don't know. That's weird too.
Yeah, this shit is fucking confusing
malarkey.
as fuck.
It's anything.
Dumbest idea in the world,
You
yo.
gotta get.
How you get a play into the playoffs?
You gotta get the Wizards back in the playoffs, dog.
They not gonna get into the playoffs.
The way they looking today, they will. Well, they the lower ranking seed, so that means we had to beat them again.
They gonna have to. They gonna have to. Hold on. The winner of 9 and 10 plays the loser of.
So if the Lakers lose to Golden State, they may not make the playoffs.
If the Lakers, hold on. So here's how it go. If the Lakers lose to Golden State, they gotta play either. They gotta play the winner of San Antonio and Memphis to make the playoffs.
YouTube, yo, Face City Podcast.
It shouldn't be this complicated, bro.
All right, so dig it though. I get what they doing here. All right, so Washington and Boston is playing. If Washington wins, Washington goes to the playoffs. If Washington loses, Washington has to play against the winner of the 9-10, and that's why they did that. Okay. So if you were 10th, you got to win 2 games and you make the playoffs.
Okay.
If you were 8th, which Washington is, you know what I mean, you play your 1 game and you win. I'm not sure why the 7. See, the 8 and the 7.
You don't know, Lou.
The 8 and the 7. No, I see what it's doing, but the 8 and the 7 is such a dangerous spot to be in.
What number is that?
The 8 and the 7.
Okay.
Because like the 9 and the 10 got played games, 2 games basically no matter what. Like whoever went out of the 9 and 10 got to beat either the 8 or the 7 to get the, you know what I mean, the spot. But
okay, I'm sorry, Lou. I'm trying to get caught up. So, even if you just said it, because I'm looking at the lines now. The winner of the 7 and the 8 goes on to play the number 2 seed. The loser goes on to play the winner of the 9 and 10 seed.
yeah.
From there, that person goes to play Philly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like that's why they set it up 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 9 or the 10, the lowest seed is gonna have to get them 2 games.
I mean, it's still like playoffs. I mean, anytime you in like win or go home type of situation is playoffs, yo.
Hey yo, that shit is like the playoffs to the playoffs, which is weird to me, bro.
What did you just say? It was the playoffs.
It's the play-ins. It's the play-ins.
It's the play into the playoffs.
It's the play-in to the playoffs.
So it's not the playoffs.
So it's not the
play-in.
playoffs.
Hey yo, just go who got the best record, bro. Stop being difficult.
Oh, you want them to keep it simple.
Yes.
They're not going to do that. Why would they do that? You have to make it
What
interesting.
made it-
This
They
is
can
like
do
this is the equivalent to the new math, the Common Core math, where they don't want the real answer, they just want the roundabout answer.
Right.
Your eighth sheet should have been about, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
sharp.
they don't want to know. They don't want to know that motherfucking 5 times 5 is 25. They want to know 5 times 5 is about 25.
Yeah, like you,
which is stupid to me.
I like it because my Wizards.
Yeah,
have a
what
chance.
up, my nigga?
Every
Lisbon?
Wizards fan feels like that. Now let me make something clear. Like earlier, I had a weird conversation. This is mid roll fade. This is mid roll fade. Hey yo, niggas is like LeBron changed the teams that he go to so fast, and I understand that, but I had to point out like most other people
say
do.
something bad about LeBron.
No, it's not
Go
saying
ahead,
it's
yo.
not saying nothing bad. It's that he don't never land by himself. He land with players with him. Like he always go and take a player with him.
That's
So,
not fucking true. Who he bring to the Cavs when they all won that year? Who did he bring to the Cavs with him?
Kevin Love.
Larry Hughes.
Kevin Love. You said when they won that year, Kevin Love.
Okay, all right. Well, but what about all them other years before when he was going to the finals and losing?
Did you miss the point? What I said when he changes teams, he changes the team.
He changed them
fast.
niggas the day they said with the first pick we draft LeBron James. He changed them niggas.
Well, it wasn't in the playoffs.
Everybody in Cleveland made more money that day.
They didn't change that much because it wasn't in the playoffs that first year. But regardless, then niggas try to make it
God,
like
them
niggas try to make.
probably
Can I
won
get to my
10
point,
No,
my
nigga,
nigga?
because you just trying to say, nigga, that don't make sense.
It's not even the
nigga.
bad part about LeBron. You're making this about LeBron. This has shit to do with LeBron.
All right, well, bruh, stop disrespecting yo
Fuck
because he
LeBron.
left y'all.
I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about him
niggas-
leaving. It's fuck
Yeah,
LeBron
you do.
regardless.
You be mad about that because
Okay.
you still want to move to Cleveland. For real.
All right, whatever, yo. So like I said, says from the nigga with the Cleveland hat. But what I said though was,
All right, yes, I have a Cleveland hat.
He like it because it got a big C on the front.
Yes,
that's correct.
yes, and my last name is Cheatham,
That's
capitalized, which is a big C. Yeah.
The Cubs got a C too.
All right. Well, I had a Cubs fitted too for real. Till Los parted that bitch like Moses.
Yo, when you catch my alley oop, yo, that's perfect, yo. But yeah, so they was talking about KD.
Los?
Hell yeah.
No, I was just saying because that's what I was thinking about. The Cubs fitted, but
Hell yeah.
What's the,
what's
the story?
No, the story with the LeBron shit was it's not even LeBron shit.
That nigga
Niggas try to
call
make
his
it
gun
seem
Moses,
like
and he be
niggas
in
try
the
to make it
club
seem
with it.
like KD. They was
He
like,
part the Red Sea and my Cubs fitted one day. Yeah.
How you felt about that?
I lost. I felt like it was an L. I mean, it is what it is for real. You win some, you lose some.
But you live.
But you live.
You live to fight
another day.
so niggas is trying. Oh shit,
Put the
niggas
gun
is trying to
down,
act
son.
like oh. That's what makes KD just not that because he's not a leader. That's why he ran Russ away and all of this. And I was like, yo, he
I'm
didn't.
niggas in that sense.
You think KD ran Russ away?
No, I said KD pretty much not a leader. He said, well, KD said he's not a leader. Yo just want to play basketball.
Exactly.
He don't want them responsibilities. So I said, that's soft.
And the person tried to make a comparison of Kevin Durant. Look where Kevin Durant at and look what Russ did with what he got. And it's like, yo, do y'all realize that the Wizards are under 500 team that's possibly about to make the playoffs with Russell Westbrook and the second highest scorer in the league on the team? That's not a testament to the team being good, bruh. Like, that's not a testament to Russell Westbrook changing everything. And I love Russ, yo. Triple-double all day. But it's not like,
Hey, bruh, you not great sitting here and say Russell Westbrook ain't fucking changed these niggas. Bradley Beal was doing the same thing that he be doing, dropping 50, and they was losing. Now Russell Westbrook there is in the play-in.
they are 34 and 48.
Okay.
Or 34 and 38.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
nigga, them niggas would be 10 less games without Russell Westbrook and them triple-doubles.
Possibly, but would they be 10 less games with John Wall there? Would they basically be the
Let's leave
same
John
thing?
Wall out
Hey,
of
yo,
this.
Russell Westbrook is better than John Wall,
He
brother.
absolutely is. But when it comes to win shares, do you think that he had a greater
This
number
nigga
of win
is saying
shares?
win shares.
What's that?
Hey, City motherfucking podcast.
I'm saying win
without
shares
explaining
because that's
this
what
shit for real.
nigga,
to
you
me.
know what win shares is? You just said it. You won more games. It'd be 10 games less wins if the win shares. That's what win shares
Oh,
is.
like win shares, like as in stock.
The win shares, no. Win shares, like, your win shares change based on the player. Like, if you look at the advanced analytics, I'm going to be that guy right now.
Yeah, because advanced analytics is not my thing. I like to see the points, assists, rebounds, steals, blocks,
The win shares
field
is like,
goal percentage.
is like how they calculate if this player wasn't there.
I don't
how
give a
many
fuck
less
about
games
your
they would've
usage
won.
rate.
It's the same thing. No, not the usage rate, but the same thing that you said. Like if they'd have won 10 less games if Russell Westbrook wasn't there. That's like your win shares.
Okay, I get
So-
what you're saying.
So I'm not saying it'd be that much different if John Wall wasn't there. Yo, they are 34-38. They are under 500 team.
I get what you're saying.
Because it looked good don't mean that it's way more exciting. But I would rather that they not make the playoffs so they could have a chance to get a better player. To add to them niggas. And
instead
actually
of just
make a
being
run,
in
yes.
a middle of the pack team
Yeah,
and getting
get
15.
your head busted.
Yeah, you getting picked 15 to 20 every year for real, and you getting a nigga that ain't even going. I mean, yo, Hachimura is tough though. I like yo. I think he a little soft at times for real, but I think that's just kind of like the China game for real. Yo, Chinese for real. He can't. Yeah, I mean, he don't understand. He don't really understand the game right now.
So normally we would do this when the playoffs start. Let's do this when the play-in start, nigga.
When the play-in
with
start,
the bracket,
okay.
What the bracket about
Okay.
to look like? What the bracket about to look like?
Who bracket?
This one. Like what's about to
Okay.
happen?
All right. Charlotte is going to beat Indiana. Boston is going to lose to DC.
Charlotte already
Because
lost.
Charlotte already lost, didn't you say it was
Charlotte
144,
lost.
117?
Charlotte lost. All right, well, cool. They in the shit.
So what does that mean? They done? They out?
No,
right?
that mean they out. Indiana about to play whoever win the
Whoever without
whoever
what's that?
lose tonight.
DC up in this shit, right?
It was at halftime. It was up. Yeah.
All right. And what's the name? Jaylen Brown not playing for Boston right now anyway, is he?
I think he's
Jaylen
injured.
Brown out. So Jaylen Brown out. I ain't got Boston. All right, so I'm gonna have DC beating Indiana.
you gonna have
They don't gotta play right there.
you gonna have Boston beat Indiana beating Boston.
They don't gotta play to get in that bitch.
No, after they win
If
tonight, they
beat
go straight
Boston, They go to the number. They play the number.
Nigga, I don't
2.
understand this shit. This shit is stupid, bro.
Let me explain to you.
Look at the line, Joe.
I'm looking at the lines.
All right, so you see the 7 and 8, right?
Okay.
The winner goes down to play the number 2 seed. The loser goes up to play the winner between the 9 and the 10 seed, which is going to be Indiana. And the
as of right
team
now-
that lost is out.
As of right now, it's Boston and Indiana about to play.
Word. That's stupid. Who got the best record? Put them niggas in and let's just move the fuck on. Why the fuck are we doing this? This is stupid.
I feel you, my nigga, but who gonna win, yo? It is what it is.
This is literally common core math
so
right here.
so is Indiana gonna beat Boston?
Maybe they did this to combat people like
Indiana is not going to be
playing what you
Boston.
call
Indiana's not gonna beat Boston. So Boston is gonna play Philly in the first round. You're taking
Philly,
the Knicks in Atlanta,
the Knicks.
Milwaukee and Miami.
Milwaukee.
I'm going to take Miami for real. I think Miami got their number.
Brooklyn, and it don't matter.
Yeah, let's move on.
You just hand it to me, Lee?
Yeah, I just handed that to you. Oh,
My fault, yo.
but so
I didn't mean to hit it. That was tough.
we got the Lakers and Golden State. Who gonna win that game? Who gonna lose that game?
I don't know, yo. The Lakers could lose that one. This nigga Chef Steph been fucking doing some miraculous ass shit.
This is dangerous because it's only one game. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Who's playing for the Lakers these days?
But if the Lakers win or lose this game, they not
get
going
to
to
play
lose to
another game.
Memphis or San Antonio.
Right. That's gonna be an interesting game. Memphis and San Antonio.
You live to get to play another game.
That do make basketball a little bit more interesting. You dig what I'm saying? As far as like on the football tip for real, that do make it a little bit like football is you win or go home, and basketball that it's kind of like even when it was the 3-game series,
It's more strategic.
5-game
basketball.
series for real. Like that shit made more sense. Like it's a little bit more like tension with the whole situation. Now, like I don't know. Now that y'all just explained this, I kind of like this.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
There was a young player.
I just understand it.
There was a young player in the NFL. I forget who it was, but they was talking about football versus basketball, and it was like more times than not, the best team in basketball is going to go forward, but the better team can go home for having a bad day.
The little white lady said that on ESPN.
I think she was quoting the dude that said it though. It was a meme for a dude, NFL player that said it because they was arguing with somebody on Twitter that said something.
I don't know.
But yeah, like you end up going home, yo. You have a bad game. You really the better team. Niggas had stomach virus that week, and y'all gone. In the NBA, you know what I mean? The better team generally gets past in the NBA.
Right.
You had up to 7 chances for real.
I like one and done.
No matter
come
all
with
of
your
this,
best game on this day, and the winner move forward.
no matter all this talk that we doing, this shit has Gary B out of Brooklyn and somebody.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say the Lakers for real, but it's Gary B out of Brooklyn and somebody.
I want to see how this Brooklyn and Philly combination gets together when it's time for them to play, yo. Because I think it's gonna be tough.
We ain't finished talking about the West though.
Oh my bad. Yeah. So, well, we ain't really start talking about the West. LA and Golden State, y'all was playing the 50 on.
I'm gonna take Golden State. It's tonight. It's tomorrow night. I'm gonna take
Tomorrow
Golden
night,
State
Golden
tomorrow
State.
night.
All right, Cheetah.
I'm gonna take LeBron.
All right, so Cheatham took the Lakers. That would put them right there. We'll see however that'll go. But Memphis and San Antonio.
Memphis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Memphis too.
It's hard to pick against Pop in a single game. You dig what I'm saying?
Pop still the coach?
But you
Pop
just
make some shit happen.
He still the coach out there?
Yeah, Pop's still the coach of San Antonio.
That's what it is.
But
He got long ass hair now.
I think he did grow his hair out.
Yeah, I seen that shit was weird.
So,
And I seen that shit. It was pretty weird.
so regardless, you believe that the Lakers would beat whoever that they came against out of Memphis and San Antonio too. So y'all just got them flip flop as far as the standings go, but it don't matter. Golden State and Utah. How would that work?
I don't know, yo. I don't
See,
know.
yo, Steph can do some. If he just get some backup support, yo, he might just decide to drop 50 the whole playoffs, yo. And don't say he can't do
I'm
it.
gonna say Utah.
It ain't like
Utah tough out, yo. You see how they just did with Jamal Murray and them last year.
I don't got Steph going crazy during the playoffs because
Hey, yo, Donovan Mitchell really don't be with that bullshit, bro.
Shaq said he ain't enough.
Hey, yo, he be going hard, though, for real. When Shaq said that shit, yo started going harder.
I'm going to take Golden State.
so you would take Golden State versus Utah. That's ill. The Clippers in Dallas.
Give me
Clippers,
Dallas.
Don't take the Clippers.
I'm going with Kawhi and the guys.
All love to Dallas, though.
Denver and Portland.
I'm going to take Portland. Jamal Murray out for the season, right?
They still been playing good as a bitch.
Yo,
Give me Denver.
I'm gonna take Portland because I believe in Dame Lillard.
Yeah,
I believe
fuck with
I like
Dame.
how he carried.
It's hard to pick against Dame, but give me Portland. Give me Denver.
Phoenix and the Lakers. I'm gonna give Phoenix some credit though. Phoenix been balling, yo.
They number 2 seed.
Phoenix been hooping they ass
Chris Paul
off.
done that bitch making magic.
Like he do everywhere and get the quietest applause in the room and shit. In the room of the All-Stars, when all them niggas get together, when Carmelo and LeBron and Dwayne Wade and all them niggas get together, them super elite superstar basketball players, Chris Paul get the quietest. Yeah, it's Chris.
He making commercials.
It's because he old now. He ain't used to get it like that.
Hey, I got a question, right? I heard somebody mention or say that Chris Bosh don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Do y'all agree with
Tripping. Because Chris Bosh would still be giving niggas buckets right now, for real, if he didn't have that little bubble going to his heart.
All right, so it's hard to say he doesn't deserve it. I don't think he deserved it this early.
Okay.
I take that. I get it. I give you
I don't
that.
want to say that man don't deserve to be there. He deserved to be there. He,
Nah, it was the first battle for him.
I think it might have been, yeah. First ballot is crazy for him. First ballot is kind of crazy. Like, everybody was talking about another stupid post. No, people talking about Jordan ain't have no help, and Tony Kukoc is a Hall of Famer this year. Hold up. Tony Kukoc is a Hall of Famer because of international play more than NBA play.
Right.
It is the Basketball Hall of Fame, not the NBA Hall of Fame.
Right.
So
NBA don't have a Hall of Fame, right?
NBA don't have a Hall of Fame.
Interesting.
It's just the Basketball Hall of Fame. So Tony Kukoc got the same number of rings as Jordan. He got 3 over there than the 3 he got with Jordan, for real. Like, Tony Kukoc is over there. He deserved it based off his basketball stuff, and the international guys go through a different they go through a different committee to get into the hall than the regular guys do. So when they make these like Tony Kukoc Hall of Fame comparisons to other people, anytime it's an international player, they go through a different committee. They don't really got to get voted on. They just get elected. Like, it'd be like, oh, we that guy this year, instead of it being like the process that all American niggas go through to get to the Hall of Fame. So it's not the same.
Word.
So
I had
it's
no
a couple
background
guys.
knowledge of that information, but I thank you for offering it and enlightening me to new things.
That's what I try to do, brother. That's, you know what I mean. Each one teach one, my brother.
Shalom.
Speaking of professional basketball play,
Oh,
that ain't the one.
that ain't it. Yep. Speaking of professional
Yo,
basketball
the niggas
play,
hear a new song out with Method Man, Nas, and Jay-Z?
I ain't hear it.
I wonder if that's real or not. I just seen it. I don't know if it's real or not, though. So,
Right.
hey, go ahead,
Method Man,
transition
Nas,
real
and
quick.
Jay-Z to somebody else beast that they made.
Transition that real quickly to that.
All right.
Why you looking for what we talking about? Oh, you found it close enough.
As soon as I hit the button, it switched. You saw that, right?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
That was some
Well,
bullshit.
the nigga J. Cole had 3 points, 4 rebounds, and like 2 assists or some shit like that. So that's dope.
Yeah, he burnt down the court.
No,
Hey,
I mean,
bruh.
it's his first game. He probably was nervous as shit.
He was supposed to be like that though. It's his first game ever. He in another country.
Yeah.
Like,
He wondering what his album sales
I'm
doing.
not even trying to hear that another country shit. Basketball could look the same.
Nah, nigga.
Yes, nigga.
this nigga is in Rwanda.
Yo, my nigga,
Hey, yo.
he ain't just get there.
He can't understand nobody on the team.
That's not necessarily true. Did you see that for a fact?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, come on, yo. You can't just say that, yo. That could not be. You just told me he can't understand nobody on his team. You don't even know that's a real fact or not.
I'm just saying he hooping in another country, my nigga. Ain't no Chick-fil-A
You
down
think
the
he
street.
the only nigga that's not from Africa that's hooping out that bitch?
I'm thinking it's probably 4 other niggas. He the only one from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
He the only one from the Ville.
You getting real particular, my nigga.
I mean, I'm just saying, yo. Like, niggas get homesick, yo. Like, that
You
could
think
have
the
been...
nigga homesick? I don't think he homesick, yo.
Hey, yo, this nigga is somewhere doing something different completely for real that he's
don't-
never done before
listen,
in a
yo,
place he's
I
never done
take-
it. That's
I
got to be
take-
different.
I take some excuses, yo. That's just not one of them for me, yo. The nigga's a fucking artist. You been fucking going around the world performing in different places
He wasn't hooping.
for a long. I mean, yo,
He
my
played on a
nigga,
professional basketball team in another country.
my nigga. Listen, bro. I just don't think where he played at was the determining factor, yo. Man, I take nervous, yo. But
You don't
not
think
not
that add the nerves a little bit?
no.
Sean?
No.
Not at all.
I don't see why.
No. You feel me? What might add the nerves is, okay,
Hey, yo, that shit was on live TV
I
too,
just
for
dropped
real. It was
the
broadcasted here.
I'm fucking, thank you. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to say. I know that however this goes is going to be highly publicized. I take those nerves. I'm not taking like, oh, you in Africa, and so you extra nervous because you in Africa. Like, nah.
That was just a part of it, bro. Like he's hooping for a professional team in Africa. That gotta come with some nerves, my nigga.
I mean, my nigga, like, yo,
If it was a celebrity basketball game, it probably still got some jitters that go along with that.
Anytime you step on any kind of competitive, it should be some kind of nerve. That's you feel. That's just like reality. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying though, like when I had karate tournaments, it wasn't never like, oh man, we in Walbrook gym. I'm extra nervous. Like, nah, fuck that. It's karate. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a bad comparison,
I think
my
that's a
nigga.
little different
Like,
than
okay.
niggas playing in.
if you was in fucking Dublin, Ireland, it'd have been a different story.
When niggas fucking drove to North Carolina to do a show in a place I never been before, you feel me? I wasn't nervous. I was in North Carolina.
No, nigga, you was in North Carolina.
Yo, what I'm saying though, yo, you gotta understand that. Yo,
What if you were in Japan and
Yo.
nobody? You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference between being in Japan and nobody know me and being in China? Like in Japan, now I gotta worry about if niggas understand me. He hooping. Niggas can see him hooping. He don't gotta understand. You feel me? The fans don't gotta like it's hooping, my nigga. Niggas that
Your
hoop.
teammates understanding you absolutely.
Niggas
matters.
hooping, yo. So y'all think that it's no level of communication between him and his teammates?
I think
No,
it's-
they communicate.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying he don't know them niggas. He ain't grow up with them niggas. This is an uncomfortable situation for you.
I don't think they just reading body language to tell what this nigga about to do yet. So it's like
He's
it's
not a
probably
professional basketball player to just be able to insert himself in that situation to be comfortable.
I beg to differ, yo. He is a professional basketball player.
At this point, he is absolutely a professional basketball player.
But I'm just saying it was day one.
Like, yeah, I'm saying, but like it's the dopest shit to be able to say about that. Now,
Everybody
like, he
becomes a
professional
professional
basketball.
at some point if they become a professional, yo. Niggas ain't born professionals.
Him being over there doing that shit is dope. I don't care how many points, rebounds, and all that shit that nigga had.
That shit dope.
And I think that the next game gonna look a whole lot better for real.
So what you think would be more pressure? The ball league or the big three?
The big three. The ball league, don't nobody watch that shit. That shit like the Drew League.
You said
That
the
shit
ball
ain't on
league. You talking
TV.
about Triple B?
I'm talking about basketball Africa League.
Oh yeah. My bad, Joe. I think he thinking the same thing I had when I had ball league.
I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I mean, that shit perspective. Cause I thought you was talking about the
Triple
ball
B,
league, the
yeah.
Triple B league for real.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it only lasted a year, so you probably ain't never see it. But
Yeah, I'm talking about, do you think it's more nervous on the
Playing the
team he
big
at
three.
now or if he was on the big three?
I would say being on the team he is now, at least in the big three, he hope.
And it's in the big three. It's 3-on-3 basketball. It's kind of like street ball, not street ball all the way, but it's kind of like a pickup game for real. So it's not.
So was you more nervous recording songs in Houston than you would be here?
I wasn't nervous at all, but was I uncomfortable at times? Yeah, because I didn't know what the fuck where anything was.
I didn't know
Nigga,
where
I
to
couldn't
go get a
find no
water from.
Rellos, nigga. Yeah, nigga, like, was it awkward at times? Because I walk into rooms full of people and I'm the only one that know me. Yeah, my nigga, like, yes, it was awkward as fuck sometimes.
And that was kind of my point when we was talking about the bubble versus actually traveling. Actually traveling is a lot harder, yo. Actually traveling is
Like, bro, like
than getting in a set
I
routine.
just don't see a nigga signing up for a league just to be nervously affected by playing in that league. It's not like it's nobody surprised him, yo. The nigga was practicing, bro.
It's a
He was
professional
absolutely
basketball. Hey, yo,
practicing.
his
You know
whole
what I'm
life,
saying?
his whole life he wanted to be a professional basketball player. And his very first game as a professional basketball player, no matter what league it was in, was televised. That comes with nerves, sir.
And I don't give
Hey,
a
bro,
flying
at
fuck.
no point did I not say that. I actually included that in there, bro.
No, I'm just saying, that would be a reason why he would, like, shell up.
And
I also didn't say that he didn't have nerves, yo.
let me add on to y'all point.
How you gonna head on our point? We got two different ones.
I think y'all kind of agreeing a little bit. Like you saying it added nerves, but you don't think it should have affected him. He said
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying one thing in particular, yo.
You don't think it was because he was in Africa?
That's all I'm saying, yo.
And I think that even if he was in Africa a bunch of times recording and performing, then he wasn't hooping in front of people for their professional team. Now he got to have, like, you think what I'm saying? Like, they take pride in that shit, and he want to take pride in it too, I'm sure, because he doing it. Like, he wouldn't have did it for real.
The
And
whole
even if he
league
only-
is new.
And even if he only dropped 3 points, you know what I'm saying? That nigga dropped like 60 on that album, though.
Yeah, his album was a fucking amazing, bro.
That album might have been, you know what I mean, 81 with the Kobe. You know what I mean? That album was nuts.
Hey, yo, I will see how people was calling it boring and all type of shit. I thought it was one of your best joints. I still don't think it was better than Born Center. I think Born Center is his Illmatic.
I don't think it was boring at all. He did the best job I've seen to anybody improve their technical level of rapping while still being entertaining.
Yep.
And I'm guessing Trey didn't listen.
I listened to it.
Oh, you didn't like
brother.
it.
I'm not saying I ain't like it neither.
Yeah, you like it.
I heard the soul a couple times. I wonder where you going with this.
Cause this my thing.
He
though.
hates it.
You feel me? I don't hate it. I listened to it several times. I fuck with it. However, it's not like this like level of ascendance that I find in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just more good J. Cole, in my opinion.
I agree with that.
It wasn't nothing like, oh, yo went to it. And I think that we wait so long that it's like, you feel me? It's more excitement about the fact that we know we about to get a J. Cole project and we know it's going to be quality than it is for it to be this next level. Probably it wasn't like next level to me. But I did like that he had some features on there, you feel me? That was good to like add some additional vibes to it. But I did like the album, you feel me? It definitely deserved like a fire emoji, but it's also consistent to me.
I liked it. It was dope. There was a couple bars in there. I was driving and turned around, looked at Bug for real. Was like, you ain't hear that, Bug?
You turned around
Nigga, you
while
ain't hear
was
that,
driving?
Bug?
You turned around while you was driving?
Hell yeah.
bars, bro.
Like,
Them
Bug,
type
you
of
ain't hear
bars,
that, Bug? Fuck is you talking about, Bug? That shit hard, nigga. Talking to my 11-year-old daughter, for real. Like, is you crazy? This shit hard.
Luigi, brother, nigga.
Yeah, like, fuck is you talking about? But yeah, that shit crazy. I mean, it kind of was just another J. Cole album to me, for real.
But it
'Cause
was a good
I
album,
happen to
too.
think all his albums are
Oh, he's
pretty
very
dope.
talented,
You dig
man.
what I'm saying? They all. I ain't heard a bad J. Cole album, so what can I say about it? For real, like it's just another one. I think Born Center is his best one though.
I'm a 2014 Forest Hills
Maybe.
Drives guy myself.
Hey yo, I'm not a super fan of 20. I think it's like I said, all of them good. But if you want me to rank them, that's not at my top.
I don't have a ranking.
I think these last two that he did and Born Center is better than Forest Hill Drive. The last one was hard.
I feel like all of them was hard too. I just feel like the most complete and like it was a longer album and it was a complete album. Like the best that I've seen him do at putting the album together to me has been 2014 Forest Hills Drive. And like
That's how I feel about Born Center.
but that's how you know he good.
Yeah.
I am a sinner.
Yeah.
Probably gonna
No
sin
better than that.
again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive
That's
me.
Kendrick Lamar.
Things I don't understand. Yeah, sinner was what got me, not, you feel me, the
Oh,
born
okay.
part. Sorry.
And these guys
When
up
he-
to they shit.
When he mentions a sinner,
What's the new news on this
That's
shit?
a hell of a transition, bro. Where you going with this?
probably going to sin again. Joe Budden, within the last 24 to 48 hours, has gotten sexual harassment allegations placed upon him by Olivia Dope.
Seen that.
Olivia Dope is one of the hosts of, well, used to be one of the hosts of the See the Thing Is podcast with Mandy and Bridget. And apparently some shit happened. Joe gave a creepy hug and said a whole bunch of I want to fuck you shit to a person that works for his podcast network. Wasn't smart at all, Joe. I don't know what you were thinking. But he said this on air. You can actually go back and see the episode and see certain things that he said. Like, the weird thing about her is that she's the one that's farthest away and she's the one I want to fuck. Just said that with his employee. Technically his employee. Like the same way you think Maul and Rory are employees, even though blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she's your employee too. And you said that you wanted to fuck your employee in front of everybody. How did you think that was going to go, Joe? Like, so now he's going through that. And apparently Scotty Beam, who used to be on
I heard Gibbs say something about him. Nigga, Scotty Beam.
yeah, Scotty Beam used to
Was
be
on Scotty team.
Used to be on no, Scotty Beam is a chick. Used to be on State of the Culture with Joe on Revolt. So she was no longer there and she's doing like a Twitter rollout. It seems like that she about to have some allegations. So it seems like the hop on Joe Budden's back thing is coming around. The train is coming around again. People's like, well, this is some Illuminati type stuff. This must be public humiliation for Joe to enter that next. People saying all types of stupid shit about Joe Budden right now. And it's like, yo, all of this from Maul and Rory, yo.
Joe Budden is bad at relationships. I think I said that before, and I like to say it again.
Hey, yo.
Him and
That's
Park
fucking
seem
crazy.
fine, yo.
Hey, yo. That shit crazy, yo. Like, I mean, hey, yo, if it's on camera, they got him saying it. I'm sure he said more shit off camera. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Joe. Sorry, sir. Like,
Well,
maybe we come out with another mood music, niggas will forget about it.
sound like a personal thing right there.
I mean, that was like some of his best work.
Yeah.
That was like, I mean, other than the podcast, mood music was like, yo, shit, his shit.
You think that will make niggas forget about it though?
No. I mean, I don't know, yo. Tory Lanez just shot a chick for real, and now he in celebrity basketball games and
Allegedly.
living.
Allegedly.
I mean,
Allegedly.
well, then if that's the case, then all he did was say something for real. Like, ain't nothing great happened to him from this. Niggas say shit all the time.
Do niggas. Okay. Well, Roy and Maul got a podcast on the way?
I don't believe so. I believe that was for
He said he was gonna sue the pants off them.
their one little thing, and the fans sent in for their little cover for their thing that they did together. He sent in the did you see the beard, the black beard and orange beard logo? Yeah.
With
yeah.
the New York. Yeah.
Hey yo,
It was just on the screen.
hey yo, when he said I'll sue the pants off you. You know, that was kind of weird for me, for real. Like, bruh, Joe,
So
Jersey.
Where you at with it right now? Like, what's your weight? What's your
I don't know, yo. It's hard to listen to Mo and be like, this nigga's a liar. You know what I'm saying?
So listen,
It make a lot of sense.
Is
For real, what he's saying.
niggas partners?
I mean, if they was at a percentage deal,
Like, no. Is we partners?
if we,
Can we? We need to get this out the way early, you feel me, to avoid some shit, you feel me? Like, when this shit kick the fuck off, is we splitting everything 3 ways, or is like niggas gonna feel like somebody deserves some more than somebody else?
I mean, I feel like it should go the way the work go. Right now, I honestly feel like Lou should get the most bread. Straight like that. Like, Lou worked the hardest on this right now. Like, at one point in time, I felt like I did. But right now, I can't say Lou don't do more for this than I do. Lou do way more. Like, Lou is, nigga, this damn near, I told Lou, I was like, nigga, this damn near your shit, bro. Like, you do this shit. He make this shit look slick. He got the people on that, and he right now fixing some other shit to put it on the background of the screen for real right now, for real. Like, this, I mean, yo, killing this shit. We just be talking.
I appreciate the kudos, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the easiest part. So, it is what it is. But, I mean, it'll just be on a percentage tip for real. Like, I don't feel like my percentage should be different from yours, but I feel like our percentage definitely should be different from Lou's, though. Like, if we start getting some bread.
I mean, as far as that shit go, our shit ain't.
That's just
like
me
that.
being just like open, like honest as a
Totally
motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm
transparent,
saying?
yeah.
Just being transparent as a motherfucker. Like, they be doing this shit.
Our shit not even like theirs though, because Joe Budden's podcast is like the Joe Budden podcast. Like, so it's like, honestly, and even from what they saying, Maul came at episode 77. Roy put up the SoundCloud, but he wasn't in the room when the idea came about. He wasn't even really supposed to be on the podcast. Like, that was Joe Budden shit. So what Joe Budden is saying is, look, dog, I'm profit partners with y'all. I give y'all a percentage of what comes down at the end of my shit. They're like, well, what my shit makes, y'all get a percentage of the profit off of what my shit makes.
Right.
Like, that's a little different.
That's different.
That's a little, that dynamic is a little different. Like, nobody, to give Cheatham his point from last week, nobody that was doing the business wanted to talk to Maul or Rory about the business.
Right.
They talked to Joe because it's the Joe show. So, that shit is a little different. I wouldn't even put that on there. Like,
I mean, it's definitely a different variable in the equation, knowing that they contract wasn't based off of salary; it was based off of percentage.
exactly.
Like, if it's based off of percentage, and they like, all right, well, the money I make is based off the money we make. So let me see how much we made, so I can see what 20% actually is, or 30%, or whatever their percentage was. Don't nobody know their percentage, but you think I'm saying? Like, you got to know what that number is, and that makes sense for real.
Maul and Rory want to get paid off the number that it comes to, and Joe wants them to get paid off the number that he tells them.
Yeah.
And none of us would ever put ourselves in that situation. But with that shit, is like, at the same time, the nigga that's incurring the cost is generally the nigga that's gonna make the most. Yeah. So Joe was killing because Joe was paying.
Right.
Them niggas wasn't paying for Park's time.
Right.
Them niggas wasn't paying for Savon and Alex. Them niggas wasn't, like, so with Joe, like, yo, I'm the one kicking out money at the beginning, like, not y'all.
And then I didn't understand the part where they were saying they wanted to give their money to the crew, and he wouldn't let them. Cause I don't all right, say y'all the ones with the bread, right? And like y'all pay me, and I say I'm good, bro. I'm gonna give it to the sound crew and the video crew because they've been working hard. It's nothing y'all can tell me to not give them the money, like.
Nah.
So they saying like, yeah, Joe got mad at us because we was gonna give our money to them. I'd have been like, all right, well, then you mad and you calling me ungrateful, but I'm still putting it into the business. So I don't understand where that came from. That's kind of weird.
That shit was weird. The Joe shit was weird. But then with them saying he made him give him the money back, well, basically what Rory tried to have, Rory technically did what was right. Instead of him handing out the money himself, he tried to have it go through the proper channels. He told the Ian, the manager, like, hey, yo, bust it down with the rest of the folks. I'm good. Joe called him ungrateful. Like, I would call you ungrateful if you, like, if I thought you was trying to have some type of shit and you did it behind my back. Like, yo, I'm gonna bust y'all off. Who the boss around here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you're trying to start a mutiny or some shit. But when you go back through the proper channels, how can Joe get mad, Joe? Like, that shit was crazy to me. Like, how can you be mad about that?
Right. I mean, hey, yo, I can feel them niggas being, I can feel them niggas being mad, for real. Like, I retract all that shit that I said on the last episode. Because at first I was on some like, all right, nigga, if y'all niggas power tripping about money, y'all on a salary, y'all get paid, whatever. Y'all was getting paid this number, and y'all signed it on the contract. Then, nigga, you don't need to see the books. You signed for that number. But the percentage shit really throw a whole wrench in all the shit that I was saying.
Percentage shit, nigga, I'm making money off percentage. I gotta know what the big number is.
Well,
But with that being, what?
Trey Holiday, feel like it should be equal parts. Because regardless of who do what, if niggas see this show as a whole and they want this whole show, everybody playing a part that they fuck with.
All right, well, let's address that from a business standpoint. Cheatham said, like, he felt like I do the most. I spend the most, so I don't get my money back. That cuts out of your percentage.
Yo, do the most and spend the most.
I feel as though,
like, literally, he do
Like,
the
no, but
most.
I'm not
he
even
spent
talking
the
about,
most.
I'm not talking about, like, on the shit. I'm talking about, like, monthly shit. Like, in order for certain shit to do what the stream do. Like, it's cost incurred with that.
Yeah.
So, it's not, and I'm not even a nigga that'll be like,
It's kind
yo, I
of
need to get that back.
exactly what
But
Joe Buttons was
to
talking
break
about.
down the things on a money thing, if it gets to like a big business thing to break down a thing with a money thing, whoever's is in my thought process is that shit should, sometimes I'm spending the most, sometimes you spending the most, sometimes he's spending the most, but however that goes, the person that's spending the most at the time, gotta get recouped.
Yeah.
And then
like,
it's like cost over it's like cost over the business. Like how they say they get paid, I get paid behind that accounting fee. Like that's why I got to know what it costs because it's coming out of my money technically. I get paid behind it.
Right.
So it's like Joe should have been transparent about, hey yo, this is all the numbers, and none of this would have happened.
Yeah. I pay these niggas this much.
So I got to get recouped my money. That's why that number looks like that.
In a
That's
way,
why
I
y'all
still
getting
kind of
what y'all
feel him
paid.
being like, yo, like if I take care of all the business, bruh, like y'all ain't worried about it this much, this long. Like, what made y'all just start worrying about it now?
That was the thing, and it was like, and I understand. Joe was moving from a place of hurt, Joe, because he feel like you disloyal bitch made fool ass punks. After we didn't have a deal, we had no money coming in, and I was still paying y'all what we was getting paid when we had Spotify money coming. And now y'all gonna ask me about the books. Like, y'all gonna decide to have a work stoppage about this issue after I done just overpaid y'all. That's when y'all want to have the work stoppage.
Right.
Come on, bruh.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but at the same time,
He wrong.
like,
but
if I'm them
operating
niggas,
out of hurt.
if I'm them niggas, me and Lou talked about this shit all the time, before. If I'm Parks or Rory, I mean Amal or Rory, there's no way I get that far from the business. You think what I'm saying? Like if he's saying, "Hey yo, I got to deal with Spotify tomorrow," I'm gonna be like, "So they don't want to talk to all of us, or they just want to talk to you?" If all right, they just want to talk to you, that's cool. But then if they just want to talk to you, I know where I stand at. You think what I'm saying? Like they don't want to talk to me. If they didn't call me, they called you.
The other part of that is, let's say they call me for one, and then somebody else call you. I'm not gonna spaz because Cheatham went and talked about the podcast with the, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe tripping, yo. But
I'm gonna be happy a nigga bringing something to the middle of the joint for real.
It's out of a place of motherfucking hurt, yo. He hurt by his friends, and he acting like they don't have a leg to stand on when they kind of do. You just mad about their leg at the moment. Like you mad at how they carrying it.
I mean, hey yo, after listening to the Maul shit, Maul was like, bruh, niggas done fought for you and all that shit, bruh. Like, ain't nobody trying to do you dirty. We just do a percentage, and we want to know what our percentage really is. And that shit makes sense. But Maul, bruh, you shouldn't have went that long for you. Ask what it is for real. Like from the jump, they like, yeah, Spotify, big deal was moving in. Nigga should have been like, hey, look, what we doing?
I play this shit like I play in the 50 on this a lot. I know I am.
I am too for real. Like, yeah.
To Maul and them's point though. Damn, I just lost it. No, when you was talking about how Maul. If I was Maul or Roy, a nigga that just he walk into $250,000 every 6 months, however they had that shit broken up, they was on their way to being millionaires off of coming to work 2 days a week. You might just, I know people want all that money, yo, but in that particular situation, you might just shut the fuck up, yo.
Nope.
My thing is.
Can't just shut the fuck up.
My thing is on the end, on Maul and Rory end, right? Our shit is a percentage. Let us see the books. All right, cool. But on Joe Budden's end, where he like, bruh, I do everything. Y'all show up and talk. I live this, my 24 hours a day revolves around this podcast. You think what I'm saying? So yeah, my portion bigger. You feel me? That makes sense for real. So, like, but they seem like they not beefing about the percentage. They just want to see what their actual nigga like. All right, yo, I know I get 15%, yo, but what is 15? What is 15? Like, what's the big number so I can see what the 15 really is? Exactly. I got a calculator right here in my hand. I just want to see.
Exactly.
Like, that makes sense to me. But I don't think they beefing about the percentage at all, for real. Especially Rory. Rory, like, man, I ain't even tripping about none of that shit, nigga. I just want to know.
It's one of them times where on either end of that, if I was Joe and them niggas would have hit me with that, I'd have been like, fine. And niggas would have never got overpaid ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they hurt that nigga's feelings, Joe. They really hurt that nigga's feelings. And that's why we going through all this, because his fucking feelings is hurt.
I mean, nigga, you should have just let them see the books.
Exactly. But
if they got a percentage, like, I like, not that they privy to see money that they not entitled to, but if they supposed to get a certain percentage of this, they entitled to see what that is. Right. You think what I'm saying? Like, if Joe got money in other streams of income for real, and it ain't got nothing to do with the podcast, but he funding the podcast with that other shit, it's like, bro, I don't got to show you that. But I do, like, if they on a percentage shit, he do got to show them how much money they bringing in, far as whatever they agreed to.
You just hit it exactly on the head why he don't want to show them the book.
What?
Because he's probably funding the podcast from other sources, and he don't want to show what the real numbers of the other sources is. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not giving you all of the books. And because of him knowing that, and then y'all pressing him about it after he clearly done showed y'all for a couple years, like, look, don't chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get
Now
what
that
you're
y'all
saying.
pressing him about it, he yo, this nigga is hurt, yo. Like, I can tell with it. He acting like it's just all cool, you know, the podcast goes on, the friends break up and blah, 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 blah. Nah, yo, you feel the way that they didn't trust you.
Right. I mean,
and I can understand.
well, yeah, that might explain why he gave him the little Microsoft Word joint for real. Like, these is the numbers.
These is the numbers.
All right, that makes sense.
He want trust.
I don't want you to know that I got another source or some ghost niggas that don't say nothing for real, but they give me a couple dollars. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what he trying to do, but sometimes that can be done and it not be nefarious. Like, I'm trying to steal money from you. Sometimes that's done just because somebody got my back.
right?
You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
What you say. I get what you say.
But that is what it is. Last time we gonna see these niggas in the same picture together.
I don't even think that's the case for real. I think they gotta get this shit together for real and do this. It was too much money on the line.
Let's head on out with the 5 though.
What?
The 5-5. The 5-5.
Oh yeah, that's my shit. Oh yeah. Oh, so we out.
Yeah, about that time, bro. About that time.
You ready? All right. Little dog, I'm extra unique. My whole aura screen telling. I've been listening to feel like Griselda and Marvin Winans just to make sure I'm balanced. I'm from the West, yeah. Half of my partners is savage, the other half made it out the mud, but the taste of sludge didn't alter their palate. Yeah, I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and your father figure. That little P365 was just fast starter pistol. She got a scorpion too, and a sting you just like a scorpion do. If a demon get gregarious, my little Harry don't do what accordions do. That means bold. I was told by the G's of old. Keep your lady close, make sure she can work a pole. But they wasn't referring to strippers. I'm still buffet with the Clippers. I done been blessed with a woman that pray heavy, but turn her back on the liquor. She keep the devil on me like the cherubim. She make it clear to hold that we ain't sharing them. I push the euthanasia like a chariot. JK a legend, hey, we had to bury him. Yeah. But that's how I be in the jungle. I grew up around wildlings and mongrels, ready to slump you. Think you a junkie. Yeah. I rock the styles to be humble. I told my baby girl she gon' have more in her head than just product and bundles. They say I'm rapping with hunger. I tell them hell no, I'm eating. If you book me for a show and I can't bring my wife and my babies, I'm leaving. Big Daddy energy speaking. I keep the enemy tweaking. I can go all on the track and they'll say I'm the hardest one breathing. I am a beacon for heathen. Me and my hood got cohesion. It's on me, keep a left 30 inch. So they bless you when they know what's blazing. It's on fire. If you black, we'll sing. Bye, bye, bye. That's my side. Throw it up and I'ma put it down until this on fire. If you black, we'll sing. Bye, bye, bye. That's my side. Throw it up and I'ma put it down until
I'm extra petite, but the hood call me fat. Fire on me like Shadrach and Meshach. I keep peace for the scratch. Throw up the West, yeah. But let's just keep it a stack. I was raised in Grand Rapids. My pops was inactive. My mama was forced to adapt. Yeah. She held it down. That's something new. I'm black in America. Yeah. Raised in the slums, came up from crumbs. Now we cool with Erica. Yeah. I'm talking Badu. I don't know why you don't recognize, but we don't go give and go just like a drive through school. I heard that's the only thing that apply to. Gotta admit it, I ain't kidding. Ain't it glorious? I feel like did it, Toby, Big and we notorious. But it's so much more to us. Might get a Grammy. That's the floor to us. Got 2 kids, lifestyle warriors. Don't need oracles. I ain't Morpheus. I am good as young queen, mother, baby. What it do? If you breathe and don't care for your seed, what is you? Say it with me. This for all y'all who don't know. Be fair.
Run this fade.
Dog. Catch the fade, dog. Rush you on sight, dog.
That nigga know how to do tip fade. That nigga fade clean as shit.